Some more news that we're tracking now. This is from Telangana. The Telangana government has begun a caste survey as a precursor to a national caste census that the Congress has said that they would undertake once they are voted to power. Well, the state government had constituted a dedicated BC commission to help in the BC caste census following the orders of the High Court. And well, my colleague Uma Sudhir also is now joining us on the broadcast here. She has also spoken to Senior Telangana Minister D. Sridhar Babu as well. We'll be playing out that chat in just a bit. Well, we do understand, Uma, the much anticipated caste survey of the Telangana government now has started. What more details do we have, and what has the minister informed?
So there are about 83,000 people, enumerators or teams that will be going out. They've started the exercise today of putting the stickers on the houses and telling them the dates on which they will be coming, because it is quite a bit of elaborate data that they're collecting. About 50 questions is what they will have to be answering. People will have to set aside time and make the time, and therefore appeal has gone out to people saying that they must cooperate with the enumerators and allow this data collection to happen. So 150 houses is what each of these teams or enumerators will be covering. Primary schools have actually been given a half day off because those teachers are being used, but secondary and high school teachers are not being used for this exercise so that the academic calendar does not suffer. Of course, there is a political agenda behind this, but from what I've heard from people who have been speaking to, they speak about the concerns that they have with this kind of data collection. There was a comprehensive household survey that was conducted by the BRS government as well. Of course, the data at that time was not made public. The Congress had demanded that it be made public, that it was not done. It was a one-day exercise, quite a massive exercise when everything else was put aside and the focus was on just collecting the data. Now the concerns of the people is that if they want to be collecting not just the educational status, their caste status, their political positions, if they have any, what kind of jobs they do, and their properties as well. The apprehension is that, one, will any of that be used to deny them the benefits that they may be enjoying, and two, whether if they do not reveal their properties or their assets in full, will that be also used against them, telling them that you have only declared these and therefore the rest may be in contention. So many doubts among the people. All that also will have to be counselled. I spoke earlier today to D. Sridhar Babu, senior Telangana Congress minister, who was in fact the chairperson of the manifesto committee before the assembly elections in Telangana, and he explained how this caste survey is going to be a kind of a political instrument that they will be using for better governance, and like Rahul Gandhi yesterday said, that it is an X-ray to be used to find out what kind of caste discrimination is happening, and therefore to correct the wrongs. Another important point that he had made is that they want a national caste survey done as part of the census that has been announced already, and those are aspects that will come up in the political sphere as well, much more. So let's listen in to what Sridhar Babu had to say about the caste survey, its political motive, and also about the move to say that they will remove the 50% caste quota cap on reservation. Telangana has begun a caste-based census today, and the exercise is something that your leader has said will create an X-ray for determining the caste determination in the country. You're using the census as a political instrument.
You know, how do we define politics and political instruments? Our political instruments are there as a media to convey what we want to do. Right? And we take it in a political sense, whatever people may think. But ultimately we see how our citizen can be benefited with our thinking, with our actions, with our policy objectives. So this is what we aim for. And our leader Rahul Gandhi is very categorical. Over the past few years, he's been telling everybody, including our Congress cadre from the below, that we have to go in for the caste census, because whatever which has happened over the past 60 to 70 years, it should not get repeated. And that's the real reason he says that. When he spoke about X-ray, he spoke of an X-ray when somebody gets injured, to know where the injury is and to apply to which part of your body that medicine has to go, or what sort of surgery is required. When you do the X-ray, only things will come out. In the same way, he wants to do the X-ray of the society, of the citizenry, as we do what we do in the census.
He also spoke about removing the 50% cap on reservation that we have had. The Supreme Court has said we should not exceed that. Is that something that you believe is practical, and is it something in the is it a progressive step really?
No. Whatever we do, we are always guided, monitored, and also been mandated by our people. The supreme institution of the parliament has all the legitimacy to frame laws, to go beyond 50%. If the parliament make laws, the judiciary won't intervene. If parliament has the jurisdiction, now it's to the 50%. Now, Supreme Court always says that you can't go beyond 50%. That we are all aware of it. That's the real reason our leader Rahul Gandhi has specifically said that after we come back to power at the national level, we will be going beyond that.